Syrup is getting water, but yes,
Oh, there we
hopefully.
go. We're so
Yeah,
back. All right.
nice, we are so back indeed. Yeah, we should be getting the runners moving shortly. I'm hoping this is going to be an exciting match. Which, no swim, no tear. I think the runners were speaking in pre-chat that talking to the Fluke Hermit is on the board. We are getting at least some amounts of content.
Yeah, for sure. There is a lot of single random obtains though. There is God Tuner, World Sense, Tram Pass. So we might end up with a pretty full clear just chasing one of those items.
I mean, to be fair, I do prefer full tier seeds. The more random
Mm.
obtains you need, the more of the map you have to complete, and the less likely you just get trolled by one team getting one single random obtain randomly and then winning because of it. It
Yeah, I
should be.
definitely prefer when you end up with, like all of half a dozen checks left or something because like I say, it's not just, well, this fit team found something because they YOLO'd a random location and so they got it 50 checks before you and so we're go mode. Because Rando rewards making the wrong play enough as is.
Absolutely. I'm just so ready for one of these people to just do corner 2 at 10 minutes and actually get rewarded for it. No. Let's see what starts we have. So we do have Color start and Crossroad start. I think these are actually generally quite balanced because with Color start you have a lot of stuff to do in Edge and in City and in Basin.
Yeah, definitely. Getting the King's big elevator start is definitely just like a straight downgrade. Especially with Lever Rando, it is abysmal.
Oh yeah, I see you've also practiced for our race. It is a
Yeah,
very annoying start. Then you actually just go basin and then you take a break and get some water or something.
right. So a not swim there at the lore tablet for blue team. So for people that haven't watched many of these, no swim, you still take a hazard respawn whenever you touch water, but it doesn't do any damage. So the idea being it lets you retry swim skips for free. Also, there was a claw at 28 grubs there and great
Yes,
slash at some amount.
and
Oh,
that for serve, quite obnoxious. It will be a bit of a walk from here. But yeah, that claw at 28 grubs, I am very confident that cannot be our first intended vertical.
yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, things were a little spicy for last sparks there, but managed to recover. Um,
Meanwhile, Louis
and
getting the impossible skip, convincing. Never mind. They have infection. They did not do anything
yeah,
impressive. They just burgled him. I think that's right there. Never mind me.
no, that's the impossible skip.
Yeah, I suppose there's nothing to skip. There's just a
Yeah,
convenient
it's
trampoline
impossible
there.
to. So not going for this? No, SMH.
I think you need 3 damage tanks to get it, and Serap was on 2 HP, so it makes some
I mean,
amount of
she was
sense.
on 2
Gosh.
health because she damage tanked to it already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, also it's just not in logic, and there's definitely something. Oh, I take it all back. Where was Clo?
That was at the
Zelda?
Zelda, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Louis going to check Grozmother first is in for a rough time here.
Yeah, I generally
Just,
hate going to Salubra when you can't get, or when you need to shit to Salubra. Now with the infected Vengefly, I don't even hate it that much. It's just bad luck.
yeah.
Except now that we're killing that
No,
infected
if you kill it,
Vengefly,
yeah.
that's not particularly what you're looking for. You will need to die here. Although some play I've seen
Mm.
some runners do is just do this fight, save Sly, and then just go to Dartmouth and get both shops. Can't say I like it when you have alternatives, but it is a play that is done by some people. Yeah, when your
Yeah, I
favorite
don't
charm
know
is
how I
here.
feel about. Oh god, I hope we get a like free fluke nest. I need it. We need any advantage we can get.
Well, I've actually started to enjoy Flugnest a lot recently.
No,
And
I should stop propagandizing to actually encourage people to be better. Not in
yeah,
my pool, at least. I need like filter who can see my posts and get rid of you two.
you need to stop giving free advice to people.
Yeah, clearly.
In this case, 4-6, I think that Flugnest is never getting equipped,
No, absolutely
unfortunately.
not. I personally would run it on Nosk still, if it meant you get the guaranteed quick kill. But yeah, anything else, absolutely not.
With your setup, you'd even put Shaman on an Overcharm Flugnest, because you're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
taking
exactly.
damage.
Like, because you take what, like one hit, who cares? And if you put Fluke Nest on last, you get all your normal charms plus Fluke, so I think it's worth it in that one specific case, but nothing else.
I mean, well, Louis really making the significant effort to just avoid Dartmouth with all his power.
Yeah, I
I,
mean, I imagine we'll see it now from. Well, actually, no, you can't just stag there. Yeah, so we'll see it eventually.
the thing is,
Just, I mean, at least
never
we.
mind,
Oh,
never
never
mind.
mind.
We're so back.
What I was gonna say is at least False Knight's blocked off. Like Ancestral Mound's blocked off from False Knight, so he can't get lost and do that. But
You say that. And where are we
yeah.
going? Straight to Fortnite. No,
Yeah,
I
it's still two checks, but yeah, like especially when you've saved Fly, like it's 18 more billion checks in Dirtmouth, approximately. Um,
I think I definitely would prefer the Dartmouth play, especially
yeah,
since when you're doing Force Knight now, you are isolating Champ, you're isolating Glowing Bomb. It's going to be something you come back to later. And you're also doing this
yeah,
with no damage. And I think it was also in a comment with you and me when we were talking about the triangle of Rando, where if you
yeah,
have
yeah.
dash and no damage here, you're supposed to do movement, not fight bosses as much as you can.
God, I really do need to stop giving free advice.
I, I think people were already onto that one. It's just the terminology that
Yeah,
sticks.
yeah, fair. Regardless, I think people need to stop remembering my free advice.
You know,
Um,
we are kind
alright,
of starting to
so
get in a situation where the city players are feeling a lack of things to do. Because I see no sympathies for either of them. Chris has already been to Basin. She is now doing Left City. And after this, it's going to be do out of logic stuff in Edge or just take a dinner break. And I think it's morning for
also,
them.
you wouldn't happen to have got the commentator overlay highlighted in OBS? So there's a blue rectangle on the
Oh,
screen, would you?
you
Yeah.
see that? Is that
Yeah.
also seen on stream, I wonder, or is it just in your view? I guess in
It
just
was
your
in the
view.
screen share. The fact no one mentioned it, I assume it's just my view, but I wasn't sure, so I wanted to just bring it up.
Alright.
Yo, it's my favorite charm because as of like when we've been doing Lever Rando, it's driven us so insane that it's become a running joke of me when I see my friend the blood, hive blood.
That's a good one.
It's so dumb. We're gonna lose like straight up 30 seconds whenever we pick the charm up to making stupid jokes between us. Uh, all right,
Yeah,
it wasn't on stream, so it was actually my fault for calling attention to it.
yeah.
Oh, all right,
I
good
should
save
just
from Sir.
put my mouse right back over it to piss you off a bit.
Oh no. I used to play Melee with this person who would always leave the mouse on the screen because we'd play on like definitely not emulated, and it used to drive me insane. This is the same thing. All
Let's
right.
not do that. But yes, I
Yep,
wonder.
going into. Oh wait, that's Louis. I'm all right. So we are getting the dirt mouse, so we will get a shade cloak for green team. Serp just got their shade cloak. So really, green team's been relatively unpunished so far.
Yeah, so far we're doing well.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm starting to wonder where the progression could be. We've seen most of the easy
Yeah.
stuff. Oh, never mind. I just realized the Crossroads player actually has access to Fungal and to Greenpot through Fungal. We might be here for a
Yeah.
while.
I don't know how I feel about doing False Knight before Fungal. Going back to the triangle again, like Fungal is just so many easy movement checks. I'm not sure stranding 2 checks, 4 2 checks, in like 11 years is worth it. Especially because like surfing that have hot springs bench. So in like 10 seconds, you're already getting more checks than you would have by doing False Knight.
Yeah. And with lore tablets, I absolutely don't hate the Greenpot rush. I think I wouldn't even
No.
hate killing the baller with dash just to get to the Greenpot lore tablets faster, and that's a wings that fly. Oh, never mind. The city player is saved. I think it might be a while
um,
before Serb finds it, and it will be a while before Louis gets the money for it.
oh, Chris. Yeah, I don't mind warping up there on one.
Yeah. So at the same time, what are you going to do? Because when you're
Yeah.
Chris, I think you have to go to Aura right now, which I'm not sure how familiar Chris is with the movement. It is not easy if it's the first time you're doing it.
Alright. Forward. Okay, they could afford the VS and wings. Alright.
I
Yeah, so I mean, this is exactly what we're saying about the triangle. If they'd done False Knight now, they would have saved like 15, 20 seconds. Um,
absolutely, and Chris would have saved even more with
and
the
Chris would
wings.
have saved, yeah, yeah.
And about Chris,
Um,
the correct play for Chris is to literally go back to the exact same camp bench, but actually get it this time.
yeah.
And there was also
Moral
a
of the
dash
story.
master at Slide. Not sure if we called it out, but for these
Do you
runners,
know
I
how many
expected they
notches?
would take it. I think I saw three, but I am not sure.
Alright. I think it's actually become a bit of a geo issue because both the Crossroads players are pretty broke. But when they can afford it, I would be, yeah, very surprised not to see it sort of with enough money in the bank to buy a like um and just go through Green Path instead of Fungal and delay the possible spends a little longer, get some geo, get MMC so you get that 300.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We are quite poor overall. Like the
Yeah,
city players can sell to them, that's good for them. But all the shops are the Crossroads player. I don't even know what you do. I think you just, like you said, clear stuff other than doing shops, and hopefully you get the geo pickups somewhere in Greenpot.
yeah,
See, Serp is making the objectively correct play, getting Claude Molek. Let's see it. With Fireball, it's been quite a fast fight. Is Spark going to do Broken Vessel? Actually, I don't think I would hate it if he is. Still, Wings and Dash in City don't give you a lot of good stuff. Things going straight to Storm should probably be the optimal play, but I don't hate this either.
yeah. Did they have the fireball? You know, I don't know how I feel about Broken Vessel then. You have so little damage,
Uh,
and
I they have the knowledge of it because they picked up the wings. I'm guessing Louis is going to buy
hmm,
it soon. I don't remember how expensive it was.
mid 100 and something, I think. I'm just
Right.
not sure because Louis still got like a while to go till Queen Station, so I'm not sure.
You can just open the shortcut and leave to the storerooms, and I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess we're doing the actual fight. And this is
yeah,
going to take a while.
yeah. It's what 900 health at 5 damage a swing.
I mean, they have one nail upgrade, which they're not equipping. So yeah, it actually will take a bit.
It's not
Um,
quite 900. I think
are
it's
we
more like
paused?
650 with nail zero. Are we?
There's no pause in
No one
chat.
said anything. Are they both thinking? I think they're both thinking, yeah.
And with dash and wings, I feel like there's plenty of things to do while you think of something.
Yeah, for sure.
And where is Chris going? Why are we going up here? Maybe they
The
didn't do base and
map?
Baylor.
Oh, yeah.
No, they came in here with dash. There's no way they skipped the Baylor. So shoutouts to Blast getting raids for Broken Vessel. Like that's the only one that doesn't help.
Oh, God.
Now we're
Yeah.
completely fine.
Oh,
What a jump. Yeah, this is not optimal, but it sure as hell is exciting.
yeah. It's content, for sure.
Yeah, I think no, we got
Okay,
it.
there we go.
Let's see what the reward is for this play.
Yeah, if it's good, then it's like, I guess.
Uh, watch it be another fireball just to make fun of Lust. Oh, that's just sad. Yeah, I guess it was
Tragedy.
not the play, and now we're probably doing edge.
Oh,
Now, sir, go into QG. Actually, I don't hate this.
yeah.
No, I
Does
do hate
Louis
this. We have all of Green Path. We're not doing QG when we have Green Path as an option.
does Louis know this?
Oh, is Louis going for the?
I don't love this when he's got like 8 million checks in logic for the Crossroads player, but
Yes.
I'm not the racer. I don't know things. Okay, yeah. Walking
So
out.
apparently Spark killed the Light Seed in Basin. Says
Oh,
chat.
probably would have, right?
Yeah, can you
The
mark
like
this?
broken
I
vessel spawn.
I think the
Yep.
stream breaks if I open the bingo sync as well. Oh, don't down the way to camp bench, Spark. Please don't. Alright, we're safe. Yeah, I have to say, I'd much rather see Syrup right now being Green Pot than doing this. And same for Louis. I think Louis might be. Oh no, Louis is going to right fungal. You know, I did hear that there were a lot of runners in the tournament that absolutely hate Green Pot, which I
I
guess
don't
is
get it. Green Path
understandable.
is so good with lore.
Even
I mean, it's
without lore,
very good in
it's
general, but like strong tier, I think. You know, it's no resting grounds with Ghost Essence, but it's not far off.
yeah, absolutely.
It's like high 40s worth of checks, I think.
That
Oh, I'm thinking of
damn.
levers. It's not high 40s worth of checks, but
It,
it's still
it's
quite a lot.
very nice skip from Syrup. First try to love key.
Yo, love key skips. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Well, we are playing with no swim, no tier, so Green Team will also have to do this at some point. And the Wings Dash version is much better than the C Dash version.
True.
You know, are we
Shout
actually
outs to love
continuing to
key
deep
acid
nest?
skips, my beloved.
Yeah, you see the one without vertical from Kama's plan though. Absolute work of art.
Uh, shade skips are bad. Thanks for
Uh,
coming to my TED talk.
I mean, they are slow, but as a mechanic, it's so cool.
As a
Especially the
mechanic, it's cool. I just wish the shade didn't have like so much randomness built into it because like I don't know, the ones that I've labbed, there's somewhere you're like hoping that it does like low roll for the second nail swing and stuff, and it's just annoying.
yeah, that is fair. And it's also a bit annoying that you have to like wait until the shade uses all its spells before even going for
Mm,
it most of the time.
yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, that's what I get for also for labbing skips that require two shade nail swings, but that's on me.
Indeed. Okay, we
What's
found a
my next
shop
on the
key at
board?
Dash Master at some point for Green Team. Hopefully we check it soon. I think
Yeah.
Chris is going to
I
storerooms.
I assume Green's like holding out on some money just because they are extremely poor at the moment. Um, uh,
Yeah, it does make sense what you're
oh,
saying.
it's an item compass Louis has. I kept on thinking it was like Dream Shield or something because I was just seeing it out the corner of my eye and it was roughly orbiting.
Oh, is it the random map mod thingy? Oh, yes, it is. So what
Yeah,
this
I
does
think
is
so.
it points you towards the closest check to you in the room. It's very useful for beginner players. Even I use it just in case I forget something. It's just a good thing to have on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good and I should use it. However, I am a boomer and am scared of new things.
Right. Are you also a map
Right.
mod
Is
hater?
that five charm? That is five charms. Okay. Alright, they've marked it. Cool. I am a map mod appreciator. It took me a while to come around to it. But like I never thought it was a bad thing. I just didn't think it was something that was super necessary. But especially now with like the variable like item pools and stuff between seeds based on like the gimmicks and stuff, I think it's really important to use it and be comfortable with it.
And also with item sync, like no matter how good
Yeah.
your communication is with your teammate, at some point there will be like one check that both of you think the other person did, and that's just sitting there laughing at you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like this has been the first or second real tournament I've played with item sync. So I've definitely appreciated it from that perspective and just being able to like literally the practice rando I did today, like just being able to check, oh hey, you missed a lore tablet in King's Pass, was that intentional? And then it was a white fragment. Like,
Oh no.
um, thankfully I caught it pretty early. But yeah, like just stuff like that. I think random map mods kind of required for item sync. Because my prior rando experience was like from the context of info sync with someone who I've played almost daily with for like a year, so you already know what everyone's doing. But outside of that, like it's just essential, I think. Also, it's literally cheating because it removes the quill bench thing, so it's actually great because I hate quill.
Oh yeah, that is a thing. I was not even aware of it. I just used to turn map mod on every time, and I'd never noticed that the quill was not annoying me. And even now, I still get annoyed when I get quill, even though I know it's not going to do anything. I think it's
Yeah,
just drama from random 3 days.
yeah, yeah. I didn't realize it till Under pointed out, and I'm like, wow, this is actually so overpowered. It's saving me like a minute a seed.
Also, shout outs to Serp actually going to Green Path and doing the
Yeah,
dance checks. Yeah, we do have
and getting
five.
500 geo for it, so like they can actually check it instead of suffering in Mantis Village. Oh, please get that. Okay.
Well, the blue team doesn't
Oh,
have
but
the shop key, but they can buy that dash faster, which is
Yeah.
huge. Uh,
Another
Serp,
vanilla lever for Louis. You hate to
did
see it.
Serp forget where the Lord tablet is? I think she did, yes. And yeah, Mantis Village being as good as Mantis Village usually is, I say. That is just such an average Mantis Village experience.
Yeah. And it's just so slow. Like, especially without, like, Shriek or something. They just live forever. They really are just the Watcher Knights at home.
Yes, that they are. Okay, we're looking at the map for things to do. Is there a chance Green Team forgot about the entirety of Green Pot? I feel like at this point it
Probably
might be the
not, right?
case.
Surely one of them have, like, looked at their tracker log and gone, oh, sorry, their helper log and gone, wow, all of these are from Green Path. Like, surely Louis is going up through fog to Green Path right now.
I swear, if we're going for the explosion pogo to Deep Nest, I will be a bit
The
annoyed.
fact that
Oh,
there's a Spore Shroom equipped, I think he was looking at Deep Nest, but now he's seen how lit up Green Path is,
yeah. I think
and
we've
he's
noticed.
realizing he hasn't checked shop key. He's realized, no, yes. Oh,
No?
no.
I am so confused.
Okay, that team.
If not, Chris is just fighting Hornet too. I didn't even notice.
I am empathy beaming Green Path into Louis' head right now.
Is Hornet 2 on the board?
Um,
It's
mm,
not.
no,
I guess your alternative is
some,
doing Sanctum without Claw or Dive, or going into Waterways
mm,
without Claw or Dive. I feel like both of them are still better than this.
yeah, especially if you're comfortable with the pogo up to the bench. Diveless waterways is nowhere near as bad. Just being able to come back to it quickly, easier.
Actually,
Ugh,
no, I actually like this. It's content for us. We get something fun to look
yeah,
at. Let's go,
yeah,
Chris.
exactly. And like, they don't have abysmal damage. I think they're the team with Shriek. No, they have Wraith.
Base
Both
vs
teams
base
have Wraith.
rates. Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
but it's content.
Chris can do waterways. We have one simple key. And Arcane Egg Cast of Shell. I wish I could say I was surprised, but I really am not. Actually, one thing I just thought about. Do we have 27 grubs?
uh,
I think
it's a
not.
3 grub tolerance as well, though, right? So it's like 30 grubs. I don't think we have 30.
Yeah, I would think
Because
so as
there's like
well.
a fair few that are dive locked. They don't have peaks access, which is another 7. They don't
Fair.
have love key, so that's 10 total. Then there's, yeah, like crypts, stuff like that. There's like the 2 tram pass locked ones. So I don't think we have 30.
Yeah, with the tolerance for sure not.
Because
Also,
it is a 3 grub tolerance on easy, right?
I I have no idea actually. I feel like it's just the more preset for the grubs.
Mm.
I don't know what exactly that does. Also, Louis going for this. I'm not sure if he's aware you can't poke with the explosion of a living enemy. You have to kill it first.
I don't think
Also,
so, because he's also not setting it up on the ledge. Like,
I'm also not sure
free
why
and
we're
easy.
trying this. Like, even if you get it, do you really want it to be in deepness right now?
Also, yeah, like, why do Deep Nest when Green Path is right there? I don't know. I'm guessing that he has a particular affinity for Deep Nest, and so after having wasted like a minute trying the skip, is just really trying to get there. But
I mean, the
yeah,
thing
at
is,
this point, just cut your losses and go to Green Path, which I think we're seeing now, at least.
yeah, we don't have dive or the fireball yet. We're going to
Oh,
Molek
we're seeing
first.
more like oh, because they don't
Interesting.
have an easy boulder killer. Well,
Would it?
they do. They just can't afford it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
suppose.
Chris, let High Flood do its thing. No.
It's kind of slow to wait 12
He,
seconds.
I mean, it was like 3 seconds away from regenning though, because she got hit on the first one, I think, and then. Oh,
Thank you.
all right, we're so bad.
Yeah. Oh, Louis has Porsche one. Yeah, maybe he's just doing green path from here with Porsche room. At least I hope so, because I think it's absolutely the correct play.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sportstrom as a boulder kill is good because it had me worried that he was gonna go and do like the Sportstrom lore tablet near Sportstrom, which would have been concerning.
I mean, that's what he was going for. He just, for his benefit, he could not do the skip. I think this is a skill gap that's in his advantage, that he's not in deepness right now.
Yeah. All of this said, is that found much in Green Path?
No, she has not.
Yeah,
Is that that is a
classic.
valid point, yeah. I
Yet
wonder if
another runner punished for doing the correct play.
I wonder if Serp
Tragic.
is now at Mantis Lords trying to figure out what exactly the other team found. And it turns out they did not actually find anything here either. No, where is our progression?
Um, maybe we do have 30 grubs.
I would be shocked.
um,
It can't be waterways because we don't have simple key logic yet. Could be
mm,
could be a right side
I'm
Fog
trying to.
Canyon, I guess. That's not a lot of checks either. Yeah, it could be the Sports from Lord tablet if you do it from QG. That is a valid point. Or I don't think
Mm,
Serb actually continued into deepness, right? Like Serb just stopped at Lufky, I think.
I think so, yeah. Uh, they don't have the stag for Beast End, right?
I I haven't seen anyone check it, and I assume they would have if they had it.
Okay, assuming a 3 grub tolerance, then they either have it exactly or they don't have it. Because I can think of 16 that they definitely can't get in logic right now.
Yeah, I think it's safe to assume we just don't have it.
Yeah, which is a shame. Logical claw at 30 grubs with dash wings would be kind of fun. Well, at 27 grubs with dash wings would be kind of funny.
It still can happen. Like, I think
Yeah.
if we get a dive, the story changes quite a lot.
Hmm.
Dive, or even a QG stag would just give you. Well, I guess QG stag only gives you one grub, fortunately. And there was a hidden stag at Grubfather we just picked up. That also could be it.
Oh, right. Yeah, that one's four-locked. Yeah, okay, so it's definitely not logical at the moment. I think they're about 28, 27 logically.
Yeah. See,
Alright, a Mila totem.
unfortunately, no C there, so we cannot do the correct play. No, it's a C
Roo!
dash.
Another correct take.
Indeed. And Chris doing this so master, I think, going to find nothing, right? think Sparks already did this.
Yeah.
And Sparks doesn't even have the simple key.
We'll
So
say pretty sure Chris just saved like 30 seconds on Soul Master alone because she did it later when they had more damage.
I think Spark also did it after the raids, I could be wrong.
Okay, I think she just did, especially the phase 2 faster. Um, and now she's going, wow, I wish I had Claw. Yeah, me too.
Does anyone know whether Green actually ever checked the shop key? They don't think I've seen them do it.
I don't think so. Because where was the shop key? Was
Mantis
it?
Village.
Yeah.
DB stag at Hidden Stag. Oh, Chris is going on the journey.
Yeah. It would be a little funny if Shopkey was progression this whole time and they just didn't check it. Especially because Louis has money now. Like,
Dreamnail
okay,
at Thorns.
yeah, that's
That
big.
doesn't actually help us right now. I
It's
well,
a
I guess
few
it's
chance.
Elder Who, but
Actually, yeah, it's surprisingly little. Mm.
and there was 300 essence at the DB stag. Let's hope the runners remember that when they check here. Yeah.
Let's
Also,
hope the
please just
runner.
yeah,
Sorry,
go
you go.
ahead.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, let's hope they remember Shopkey soon.
Yeah. Also true. And actually, Sir went to Mantis Lords. Does not have the shop key. I'm
Did
slightly
she
confused on what could
actually
happen.
fight Mantis Lords? I thought she just opened it.
Oh,
But
she did
I
not mark the
also,
goal, so I'm guessing she did not fight them. Actually, good point.
yeah, I was actually right instead of just not looking. First time for everything.
Louis
Oh, not
just
his
skipped.
moves.
Louis just skipped the two checks in the room below, and then opened the map, saw them there, and decided no thanks. I think he's fine. I think there was nothing there. Still, Louis also skipped Storms of Agony, which is something. It's our dream nail. Oh, and Shopkey? Shopkey?
So, saving the lore tablet for later, I guess.
Oh, dive.
Coming. Just not comfortable with the wings, I guess. Fair enough.
So,
A little high.
this fly had wings, VS, dive, rate, and Dashmaster.
Oh my god. Why
Yeah.
can't my slide look like that? Instead, I get 3 white fragments and palace.
Oh gosh. Yeah, now I wonder what you do here. I feel like I get this dive, I just go into peak and do out of logic peak to save the grubs. I feel like I
Yeah, with
just
this much
ignore logic and get
movement,
glove here.
yeah, yeah, like especially with this much movement, and not that great damage, peak is like amazing now, even before you consider how valuable grubs are. Um, I'd be very surprised if we didn't see one of them go. I'm now being less surprised if we don't see one of them go there now.
Yeah,
Alright,
the
where's
thing
this?
is, I am not sure if Louis is comfortable with flawless C peak. It is something you need to know in order to do. I guess,
And that's the dream nail for Louis.
yes. Happy to see we are actually not forgetting the Jackson coming back for them. When is Serb
I
going
mean,
to do? Serb going to do Elder Who?
I don't know. I feel like Serps played enough for the game. Surely she's familiar enough with Flawless Peak to do it over Elder Who.
Well, Serb doesn't have the shop key or the dive, so
Oh,
believe me,
right. Sorry,
I
I'm thinking of the wrong team. Yes. Yeah.
I'm sure Serb would be in big if she could, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, that's not happening.
I,
And
I mean,
worth
I'll do
noting,
almost anything before Elder Who.
yeah, worth noting, I think that shop key was behind Mantis Lords, so it is convenient. It is also out of logic. So we are supposed to find the we're supposed to find Claw before that. This is actually very valuable information. If our dive is claw locked, then it means our claw at 27 grams became a lot less likely. Now there are dupe. Hey, I was right.
Oh,
I was completely right about that
oh, I
being
hate this
not the
game.
correct claw.
Oh, I hate that. Poor Elderhu, I would have last checked that so hard.
To be
Like,
fair,
if I mean, I think they actually got blessed by not finding the dive because 95% of players go into peak when they get dive before they do Elder Who. Like
for
it's
sure.
one stranded check. Two, I guess, in this case.
Those shoutouts to the game for literally proving my point as I was making it. That's the only reason I'm not pissed at it for this claw. And also, I am a grub hater, so the fact that we're not saving any more grubs is beautiful.
It was still a great slash.
They have the great slash.
Okay, there's not still a great slash.
Yeah, now life is good for blue.
Soul
40,
Tyrant?
40 checks up. We have the claw. Sparks has shriek. I don't hate this. You have nothing to do
Oh,
in
Shriek,
city,
yeah.
and you have shriek. And this
Yeah.
is a completely fine play.
Yeah, I guess. Oh my god, that
We have
skin.
we have shape of unequipped. Ah,
Yeah, so they can turn into a pickle.
eh, Pickle Rick.
Awful. uh, um, yeah, I guess it's kind of just on Louis to get them back in the game at this point, because unbeknownst to them, like everything's just in his half of the map,
I mean,
which is an unfortunate.
I think it's known to every runner that everything will be on the Crossroads Green Bot side, not on the City Edge side. Like, well,
Yeah,
if not known, at the very least expected. That is
yeah,
an
I think
annoying death for Louis.
especially this isn't necessarily something that works for every team, but I definitely think yeah, like splitting starts when you have such a lopsided like one has city, one has crossroads. It's pretty easy to go, all right, yeah, we're gonna give the more experienced person the one with 80% of the checks. I actually don't know Louis and Last Sparks
Oh,
how that relates to them
sir.
at all.
Taking
Oh
a death
no,
to Mantis Lords with Wraith and BS, and your bench at Leg Eater. Oh, Serp is still good.
could
I,
have overcharmed Fluke Mom, Fluke Nest, obviously.
oh, if that happened to me, there would be no more racing that day. I
Yeah,
think if you want a guaranteed way to win against me, let me die at Mantis Lords, and then you just get the FF win. Oh god.
Chris, you have Shade Cloak.
And you have to kill 6 devout for the board, so I don't hate this. Like, preferably you do this with more damage,
At
but
this point, I genuinely think it would have been quicker to come back when you have Shriek and just two-shot it instead of waiting for it to back off. Like, I genuinely think that took 20-30 seconds.
and we're just at 3. We have a lot more to go.
Oh
Oh
god,
gosh.
don't die. You're on 2 health. That was very bold for 2 health.
It's all
Okay.
good. We're getting there. There's 2 more. Meanwhile, Sparks getting his soul refilled Tyrant. Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh,
Dreamgate at Hera.
Dream Outlet Hero.
Alright. And yet, to
I
what you
love
were
Dream Not.
saying, you were saying earlier about splitting very different locations with one player getting 80% of the checks. In some cases, I actually do prefer having the more experienced players do the fewer checks, just because they'll probably be better doing stuff out of logic rather than
Mm.
just sitting there and waiting for something to get them out.
I think
But
there's levels to it. Like, yes, but also the less experienced player needs to be able to like do a solid like 8 out of 10 job at clearing like Crossroads Fungal Green Path sort of thing, I think. Otherwise you're just gonna be so much later to progression um compared to the other team.
It depends on the
But
levels, yeah. I think
yeah.
the way to put it, if it's beginner and intermediate, you have the intermediate player in Crossroads. If it's like
Mm,
intermediate and advanced, I think you have the, well, still the intermediate player in Crossroads. That's how I see
yeah.
it.
I think that makes sense to me. Um yeah. I think yeah, that's exactly kind of what I'd say because I know like often when Under and I do it,
Oh,
we tend
God.
to split it. Oh,
Don't
sorry,
mind
what
me,
was that?
Spark just. How is Spark
Oh,
alive? I
yeah.
will.
I
I,
look over and see 1 health.
you did not see anything. You did not see what we were doing here and for how long we were on 1 HP.
This room's terrifying, by the way.
But yeah, sorry, please do
I
make your point.
sorry. Yeah, I think yeah, like when Under and I do it, we often split density of starts, but also just like whether the less dense one has hard like skill expression out of logic stuff you can get, or if it's just a lot of walking. Because some starts are like not much, but also like it's just holding forward. Um, like East Crossroads, kind of when you have another Crossroads start, or like East Canyon, my beloved.
Oh, I hate that start. But
Yeah, shout outs
actually,
to Under because he gets it 80% of the time when we don't assign starts.
poor guy.
Yeah, he has plenty of time to talk to our mutual friend, the Blood.
I know this is completely off topic, but I want to understand how did this come to be? Is it just hive blood sounds like high blood, or was there something else that
It's that
sparked
the
it?
first 2 letters are high, and so I picked up Hive Blood and went me when I see my friend the Blood, and he ended up laughing for like 30 seconds straight. And so I started laughing because I thought him finding it that funny was funny.
Oh,
And so now it's just become an in joke because we've randoed together like quite late for me. So I am like deranged um, quite a bit this tournament for practice and learning gimmicks. So there's just been a lot of awful in jokes and stuff. 80% of our DMs at this point, I think, are some variation of Yippee and Wahoo. Also, has Serp done Mantis Lords?
yes, she has
Yeah,
done Mantis Lords, and you will have to mark it for her.
yeah.
And
Uh,
so much work,
Blue,
SMH.
about 2 minutes ago, would you say?
Oh, I'd say like 1 minute, but whatever, it's fine. Maybe 2 minutes, because I let you finish
One.
your speech, so.
Okay.
Oh God, don't die, Louis. So therefore,
Thank you,
Louis
Randy.
found the dive and decided, let's take it to QG. I was, oh God,
The note.
oh, well,
Them.
oh, you're
So I
not going
assume
back.
this.
You are not going back there.
Yeah, surely this is no
This time this
colder.
is just MMC, right? We somehow didn't do MMC yet, and we just think MMC now. Oh God. But you already got the easy check with the egg.
Okay, cliffs. I don't mind this at all.
And where did we get? Oh yeah, Serp got the shop at some point, and now Chris is going
Yeah.
back to Sanctum with a vengeance with Claw and Dive. Branding
Brand.
KP.
Yes, more stuff for the city player to do now that we have core.
Now that we have Claw, the city player is fine. Like you can just
Yeah.
go to waterways.
Yeah, exactly. It's like where was that when we had no claw and were basically twiddling our thumbs? Um, Aggie makes a good point. Waterways is pretty good now with the simple keys we've got. You've got dive, so you can do all of it. Shoutouts to Junk Pit for being like obscene.
You're also doing Tyrant on Chris's side. I swear, Chris, I've seen Chris do Lost Skin, I've seen Chris do Hornet too, now Soul Tyrant. Queen of content over here.
Yeah. I need to team with Chris, get her to do all the boss fights.
Okay. He's struggling with this jump to the map. Okay, there we go. I was so scared he was just going to warp out. And now we got it. And Serp going to Cliffs. Not sure if I already just said this or not, but I really like the Cliffs play. There's 5 lore tablets, or there's, sorry, 5 total checks in KP with lore tablets. And Cliffs as well is a very nice place to be. And we get to yell at Corb. Yeah. Also, man, I think your headset died.
Uh, yeah. Hello. I was
Uh,
like, damn, I am being ignored, but no. But yeah, I think Green Team might have 3 maps. Unsure. We'll just look when we see the next one.
yeah, the first time they pause, we should see it in Bingo UI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure if Bingo
Um,
UI even keeps track of maps, to be honest.
yeah, it does, I think.
Good.
Uh, I think so, yeah.
Okay, 5 maps
Yeah,
for blue
6 to
team.
Cornelia. Yeah, so if they're on 5, surely Green's on 3.
Um, I'd say Louis having some fun with this. Okay, if you jump first, I don't think this is really possible. Unless you do like 3 turnarounds. Supposed to start this with a dash. Come on. Is Sparks going to Shadeskip here?
Do they have Dreamgate? No.
They do not have
So
Dream
surely
Gate.
not.
Oh, they have no swim, so absolutely surely not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is a bit of a knowledge check. I'm guessing they did not suggest no swim, no tier.
Yeah, I cannot check right now who offered what. I,
Safe
I don't know.
assumption.
I don't know what they could have even been offered. That no swim, no tier was the preferred option for them. But
Yeah, actually, good point. Hmm.
well, I feel like no swim, no tier is very, very punishing if you don't know the skips. It's not
Um,
something you're going to learn in a week for a race.
since you're a TO, can you read tournament races? Actually, I can just read it to you because they can't hear me. Do you have to get the next to check for it to be shared?
No, I probably could have spoiled that, but I don't think no will give anything away.
Wow, leaking.
Yes, leaking the word no.
Yeah.
No.
The corrupt. It's all a ploy by big tournament organizer to sell more answers to questions. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess they don't care about. No wait, there's still the totem on the way out, right? Yeah. Okay, she was just
Yes.
thinking. Fair
Yeah.
enough. I need a little thinking time too sometimes.
You got a Hera somewhere guessing claw or dive locked. Seeing how green team doesn't have it.
Is this a peak from green? Yeah, kind of getting screwed over by not having by having dive and so not going. Ah, yes, it is Elder Who time,
Yeah,
and
there
they don't
are
have C dash.
yeah, there is a lot of things you can blame green team for this seed. Not getting that claw is not one of them. It's completely
Yeah.
reasonable to do other stuff than Elder Who.
Oh
Especially
yeah.
since I double checked when Serp got it. The Shock key was a dash master. not that behind Mantis Lord, so it is in logic flawless. So there is a real
Um,
chance 27 grubs could be logic.
um,
Speaking of C-Dash,
now go back and kill Milo.
yes, that would be the
I'm
correct
safe,
play.
I promise. And yeah, what? Why are you dropping down here? Interesting. Um, Also, Serp following Louis, it'll be interesting to see. I think Serp's just gonna straight up overtake him. Actually, yeah, the claw difference as well.
For
Uh,
sure. Being paused
yeah.
does not help. But yes, Serp can do everything here. Just choosing to go
Oh
up
my
instead
god,
of.
insta wings. Get that shit out of here.
What was that all about? I know what insta wings are, but with the conveyor that was way too fast. And to give Serp a time penalty for breaking the speed limit in Hollow Nest.
True. Yet another reason keyboard is superior. Sorry, not sorry. But
Right.
also I hate them.
And let's see if there is any CP goals that we have to look out for. Yes, the CP chest is up there and I
But
don't see anything else.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
which
one map for
so
Green
Louis
Team.
warped out. I wonder if at this point they're starting to like realize from their tracker log that there's not actually that much that is actually in logic. So they might be kind of going, well, we have a guaranteed progression item basically in like X many checks. Shade Soul at Junk Pit.
Yes. And a Dream Gate.
Dreamgate,
I think it is
and a King Stag.
I do also wonder if they're even aware that they can get 27 grabs without claw. Because
Mm.
like we know they can. I think we're pretty sure at this point it's doable.
Is
But
there a reason Louis put a Dreamgate there? They don't have any Godhome goals, right? Oh,
you
Flute
mean
Hermit.
right. And both teams have an extra soul vessel. Alright. Do your job,
Mm,
mate.
true. Uh,
That's a double. I don't think I've seen a com mark same goal for two teams at the same time. Okay. Chat saying deep focus below arrow, which is true and is obtained by blue team at the same time as they obtain Trump pass. Yeah, Trump pass with CG2 here. And Lost Spark is also doing Hornet too. Okay. I guess. Oh no, actually, I guess Lost is probably out of checks by now. There's no claw, no
yeah.
anything. Sure, Lost Spark is not going to start in right side for a long time after this. He's probably sick and tired
Actually,
of this.
good point by Potato that Blue just needs true ending now. Unfortunately for them, they have like nothing towards true ending. Normally, you're kind of, especially with this many one of obtains, normally it's not true ending, you're waiting 4 by 5 items.
It's very rare that you're just done with the board and like nowhere near done. Because we have two Dreamers, one Fragment. I guess
Yeah,
we're
which
halfway
is
there. It's not that bad.
two Dreamer? Oh, Dupe Dreamer, yeah, I can't read. Okay, it's better than I thought.
Yeah, at this point, I would probably like to see them just get the static goals out of the way. Like somebody will need to bite the bullet and do Darkness, and somebody else will need to bite the bullet and just do QG Arena. As much as we all hate QG Arena.
They're kind of cooking with that movement, holy crap.
And apparently Blue Team did not buy the Fragmented Cerebra. or Sly, or whatever it was. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I know one of them went back to shops with a lot of money and pretty much bought everything at Sly. I'm guessing they would have also bought the fragment.
Yeah, I'm thinking so, but I'm not knowing so.
Yeah, same. The Duke C dash failed lurker. That is so rude to put a C dash there. What did you cook, May?
My bad.
Actually, what
This
did
is
you
why they
cook with
don't get
this
me to make
claw?
seeds.
We are seeing the
Yeah, I
best play now. Yes, sorry, go
certainly
ahead.
cooked up something. This is why they don't get me to make seeds.
Because wouldn't I just absolutely love to see the how would this even work with the fragments at Un? So we need to put two of them there, otherwise it's meaningless.
True.
Okay,
Wait,
did
how
we?
can you put two?
Oh no, sir. Ah,
Otherwise, you put Trampass at Un, and then you have two fragments in Hive.
yeah, but we're a
I
bit
think
late to
that's
that,
fair.
aren't we?
Oh, yeah, they have it already, damn. Do they have Elegant Key?
Yes,
Oh,
I
this
know.
game's so anti-fun. Hmm.
This is
But
the first time we see resting rounds. If so, that's crazy.
yeah, an hour in and we're seeing RG for the first time. That's um unheard of.
I guess the seed played that way. We had no
Yeah,
swim, so we couldn't go through Blue Lake. We found Sea Dash very late, and we found
yeah. It's
Dive
one of those
also very
things
late.
with context it makes sense, but on paper you're like, what? Why wouldn't you go to resting grounds? But it's like, no, we actually couldn't. Um,
Green could
because yeah, no
actually,
elevator pass.
like with
Yeah,
just the dive,
when
I think
peak's your
go in there.
first access,
Are we doing
they
Nosk?
might not have been comfy with the dark room. Not without claw, they're not.
With Hive, yes. No Fluckness, no Claw. What are we doing here? You see Heart
Chris?
and E-Boss at Sly. Yeah, Chris not having the greatest time with these ghosts.
Oh, quick focus. That's a goal. That is marked. Cool.
Alright, we made it. We're good.
We're so back.
We're so back. Meanwhile, yeah, Louis choosing to do Deepness here. I guess, like you said, if they don't know the Dark Room, it does make sense to just do what is in logic, which in this case it's Lightness.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's one of those. That's dark room's one of those things. It's super worth learning, but if you're still learning rando, then like it can be good to just make the call of no, I don't know that. We're just gonna stick to logic.
Yeah. Also, a bit of bad news for Green Team. I just
Yep.
noticed they are at 13 grubs. Like, they are nowhere close to that claw. While Blue is at 21 and they don't even need it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what Green's plan is. I guess, like say, if they don't have that many checks in logic, I can see just playing logic out, but there hasn't really been much effort to do so, I think.
I, I think their plan is just find claw, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. I think also just, when you're down past a certain point against a team that you're like not as confident going into, like it can be hard to keep and stick to a coherent game plan.
It absolutely could also be frustration, yeah, seeing half the board be
Yeah,
marked for a blue team. And not only half the board, but the annoying part of the board. All the random obtains.
yeah, especially when you've had one person like stranded in city and then one person who's trying to go fast and then has died 3 times, probably because they're trying to go fast and putting pressure on themselves. Like, I don't know, I die in a rando 3 times and I'm pretty annoyed too.
Yeah, understandable. And I guess the annoying part for us as commentators, we know where the claw is and we don't care about anything else. So it's not like they can find anything interesting.
Mm.
We're just waiting for them to go to Agdarko at this point. I guess we did find the QG stack at Flukwarm, which not
Oh,
only is
shout
it a
out.
grab, but it's also one less annoyance to deal with later on.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Nice
all.
acid skip from Chris. Just stunting because she has wings. She does not need to do the hard version. They don't need grubs. Am I missing something at grubs?
I don't think so. Maybe there's some fragment none of us noticed.
I'd believe it.
Which, even
They
if
do
there
not
is,
call me the thing knower.
if you are Chris here, you already need to do 3 grabs in gardens. You need 5 grabs in deep nest. You're gonna hit the 30 no matter what. 'Cause I think Chris has done 1 grab in deep nest, that being the piston one. I don't think she would have done anything else.
Oh, Shade Soul for blue team finally from Cliffs. Another area I'm a little surprised was checked so late, but again, it makes sense.
Surface here very early. I think she
Yeah.
went in, did Jonies, and then forgot to do the rest.
Oh, yeah, fair. Without dive, like, I think she probably went, I don't want to have to go back out and I don't want to go back to check the rest of the area. All right, Chris struggling with the acid skip there. I think she just didn't realize you can do a neutral jump,
Yes.
and so is having to like super aggressive trans dash it.
Well, it doesn't matter, we got it in the end. And
Yeah,
now we are doing
exactly.
waterways, and if nothing else, Chris will find the QG stack here. Just something. And Shaman for 4 at GG. Not particularly nice. And did anyone
Orchard.
actually see what was at GG?
Oh, I am blind.
Actually, I think Serb just mashed through it, and then probably is seeing the results in a tracker log or something. We will never know until the end whether there was something there or not. I guess with this QG stag, Sparks is finally out of right side L and just in QG.
Yeah, out of the frying pan into the fire, as it were. I thought we saw Love Key from both teams.
Louis tried and failed the skip. I'm
Uh,
guessing Sparks is here to just get the goal. Yeah, this
Not
knows you're
like
supposed
that.
to start with the dash, so that's a good sign.
Uh,
I
I
say as you
mean,
start with the C
uh,
dash.
you have Fireball. Okay. Mm,
And this is also a bit harder for beginners when you don't have the claw, as you're not allowed to
yeah,
just cling to the right. I wouldn't hate
yeah,
seeing
for
green just
sure.
wait a bit on this.
Yeah.
And it does seem like we're going to Sports Room. Okay, but this one I assume Louis must have done, right? That's how we got to Deepness in the first place? Or not?
Surely?
Did
I
we
guess the
just
grub's still there. Do you
did we
just go into
fall?
deep there?
I feel like Louis might have just fallen, which
Okay.
is fair, might happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like you can go back if you do fall. And
I,
Sparks was offered a nice egg in this trying time.
I actually think you can go back with even just the wings. You should be able to go the third
Uh,
car versus the shortcut.
oh yeah, I think so.
You would have to know that
Might
the
have just
shortcut
been a
exists. And if you
yeah.
don't
Might
play
also have,
area rando, you do not know that.
yeah.
And unfortunate thing, we're seeing Serp do the second QG arena, while Chris is very close to the QG stag. And the QG stag was
Sure,
at
Serp will be.
Flukmarm.
I'm sure Serp will be so happy she did the QG arena for nothing. And she's a 1XX runner. She's used to it.
Yeah, and we also have Shade Soul Shriek. We do have all the
Yeah,
damage
when
we
you
would
have
want.
Shade Soul, it's a lot different. Actually, yeah, because the optimal arena doesn't even use D-Dark. It's like all Shade Soul Shriek.
I think the optimal damage in general is just Shade Soul Shriek, and Dive
Yeah,
is more utility. It's also interesting to point out, while the teams are doing different stuff, none of them really found true ending. Not green, not blue,
yeah.
so maybe May is just
Also,
really good at rolling seeds with fragments in Palace.
it'd be the second time today I've done it. Oh, God. Um, Also worth advantage. So they're definitely playing pretty consistently at this point, which is good for them, less so if your green team.
Yeah, it makes sense. I guess with
Mm.
this being Group E, Chris and Serp are the
Oh,
strongest fourth seed. And realistically, with how they're playing, they probably could just pass as a third seed. They've
I was
been,
gonna say that. I was surprised they're a fourth seed because they're both like got a lot of speedrun and rando experience between them. And just like tournament experience, which isn't really like it's kind of the soft skill of rando racing, but it does have its benefits and like remaining composed. Um,
I
just
think not getting stage fright is absolutely an advantage for a
yeah,
blue team. They've been here many times before.
yeah. I know. Like the first tournament I participated in with Hollow Knight, which was the 2019 Any% tournament, I did so badly because I wasn't used to like nerves, but you're sitting alone in your room. um, so yeah, like anyone participating in this as their first tournament, like adding in the mental stack that Rando just comes with, like fair enough, making mistakes and forgetting things.
Yeah, and I really do hope some of these newer teams that showed up for this tournament will choose to just stay and play the following ones. 'Cause it does get
Yeah.
easier as you get more experience.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, that's what a lot of people did with the Rando 3 tourney, and this is like a similar size and caliber, I think. Especially when you consider that it's doubles.
Yeah, I think that was really nice that the runners actually got to play a lot of games and got
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be really comfortable. Yeah. Serp
And
seeing
as
the
much
QG
as
stag while fighting Marmu is just such a moment.
after having had to have walked back from dying to Mamu too, like, it's really annoying.
Wait, did she?
Um, yeah.
I also you have to mark Blue Lake for Louis. Apparently
Oh,
he skipped there.
true. Yeah, we did see that. Yeah.
And there was a fragment at Marmu. So what at the time of Serp, I suppose. Guess we're just looking for the one dreamer. And potentially one fragment, depending on whether we have the one at Sly or not.
Yep. Um, Another advantage that this format has with the replaying each team, as much as it reduces variety, for beginner teams it's probably good because it kind of gives you a bit of a like benchmark of how you've improved over like 8 races. Because you can compare between your first and second round how you did against each team, which I think could be encouraging. All right, Chris, you got this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
nice.
such a miserable skip sometimes, I swear.
Yeah, it's just such a knowledge gap, like a knowledge check of like knowing the specific lineups. Otherwise, you have to brute force it.
Yes. Now let's see Chris with this skip. It's not a bad one, but if you're not used to it, if you haven't seen it as a goal with these gimmicks, it's going to be quite annoying. And we do have to
Not gonna
QGA
lie,
this.
when I did it with
Nice.
tournament, I thought that the breakable wall was the rocks at the start, so I was just dashing into the wall, trying to get let through and like swinging at it and stuff. So she made it look a lot better than I did.
That looked practiced. Like she knew what she had to
Oh
do.
yeah, yeah. Like I say, there's a lot of rando experience. I think he just doesn't do it in HKSR as much, so probably doesn't have the recognition for it that some other players do, which probably didn't help. Like same as Serp, which probably doesn't help the seeding. But I know they've both played like a lot of rando over the years, and it doesn't exactly go away.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the going away part. I definitely do feel a lot of rust. And I'm not talking about after a few months. Even if I don't play Hollow Knight for a week, I will play considerably worse.
And I
And
think as long as I've played some Hollow Knight, even if it's not rando, like it doesn't take me that long to get into the swing of like the rando mindset. It's just mainly a like not having the mental stack of how do I do movement and how do I do rando. Which if you're doing like full game stuff, especially like full game stuff that sees a lot of the game, you're gonna be fairly familiar with most of the movement anyway, especially in like seeds where you can get conventional movement.
yeah, that's a good point. It's maybe just a slightly bit relevant or a bit less relevant in the beginning, since we did start with dash wings. But yeah, now that we're in
Yeah.
full movement mode, runners should just be cruising.
I will say I was shocked how quickly like under was back to a pretty high level after not playing the game for like 3 years. It
Oh,
definitely made me
wow.
kind of question how good I am because he's like matching me, and I'm like, what? What happened? Maybe you really don't lose it after like 3 or 4 D-Rust.
I mean, I guess even then, it's just the rust, right? Like when you start
Yeah.
practicing back, you can take the rust off and get back somewhere
Also,
close
like
to your original level.
Rust is mainly going to be in the form of like consistency and execution, but you're still, at least with a light reminder, going to have a lot of the knowledge checks that newer players just inherently aren't really going to have, um, which is just super valuable, especially in like the more obscure settings and stuff. Like Chris knowing that C dash, it doesn't matter if you haven't played in a while if you remember it, and it's still going to be an advantage you have over like a new player who hasn't necessarily got that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do love that C dash.
Oh,
It saves like good, what, 15 seconds, if not even more.
wait, which C dash? Oh, the one to Nailsmith.
Yes. Oh, Lurian. Well, we're about to find out.
Lurian.
If blue in fact does not have the fragmented slide, they are just in go, and they will immediately finish. Let's see if chat was right. Oh, also, is that Lurian at one? Oh no, Lurian was at Nailsmith, not at one. Not nice. I think they actually might just be going, yeah. Because Chris is using the second symbol key here. I assume so.
Uh,
Okay, but we were at Nailsmith. If we want to use the symbol key on waterways, you either go from Nailsmith or you have Quiddle Bench. Why are we going from Kingstag? Oh well, they've won anyway, who cares?
yeah.
Also, couldn't you just do GG? Wouldn't that be faster?
So
Hmm. Oh yeah, Sir does have to do this darkness stuff.
yeah, she's Reynolds skills. She knows this.
Wait, we're doing Watchers for Chris. Maybe we're actually not done.
Or they just don't know they're done. Lever skip, please. Just do it from the top. Okay.
Yeah, just great slash it at this point.
Or just nail it through the wall.
Wait, can you nail it to the wall from the top?
If you open inventory, the frame you slash, you can, yeah.
What? What do you mean if you open inventory the frame slash? Can you
Because the
elaborate on
nail
this?
knockback from hitting the wall pushes you outside of the lever box. You like inventory knockback cancel the nail slash knockback. You can hit the lever.
I okay, so I thought when you found nail wings only sports room, that was the dumbest thing you could do with your nail. Here I am proven wrong.
I
What
do my
is
best.
that is insane. I don't even want to know how somebody discovered this. I really don't want to know.
Any percent runners, because it's like actually a thing in 1221 where they're like, yeah, this is actually useful for people learning. Also, how dare you slander Nail Wings for Shroom? It's so cool.
It is. Like, it's super stupid, but also super cool. Like nice combination of both.
That's like what I aim for. Stupid but cool.
Actually, I think last week or something, I spent like 30 minutes on just that skip. It was just a fun way to spend my weekend.
Yeah. I before my Pawn
Oh,
Pomosity race, I think. Oh no. Before my
Chris.
Pawn Pomosity race, I spent like 20 minutes just doing it. I got it 3 in a row and I was pretty happy with that. Um,
Well,
it's very lucky.
what is Sparks doing?
Devout? Might have been cleaning up Devout.
It was poking something through the wall. I and just another knowledge check I don't have. Yeah, that was interesting. And also, good point in chat. Why does Green still not have the Dash Master? Like, that thing saves a lot of time.
Yeah, it's kind of disgusting how good it is.
I'm
Shout outs to 107 for making me appreciate it.
I'm genuinely starting to consider whether we actually should be duping Dash Master just because of how impactful it can be. I feel like it deserves it, really.
Casual dash when, please. But
Uh,
yeah, dupe dash master would be cool. Plus, like, I don't know, rewarding knowledge of dash master movement more is nice. I am biased.
it's not even Dash Master movement, it's just mashing your dash key. Yes,
Yeah,
that is something as well. Compass always on, but with Dash Master. I would be so down for that.
I'd be so down for that. But also give the grounded dash as a starting item as well, please.
Yeah,
Because currently dash is busted.
yeah, absolutely. And Louis
Right,
did the other
there's the
who.
Korit who
We are free. We
they are
are
going to be
free.
so annoyed.
I don't know. I wouldn't even say they're late to it. Maybe 1 hour 30 they are a bit late to it, but it's not something you think of early.
Yeah, More annoyed, I think, that Blue got it so early.
Oh yeah, I'd be annoyed if
Yeah,
the
it's
other
like,
team had it.
yeah, it can't really do much when you're 50 minutes late to claw.
Yeah. So like I'm hoping that this is going to be
No,
the
because they
last proper
haven't.
serve. Yes.
The question from chat, I definitely don't think Blues checked 2 Nail Masters because they just got Claw and they didn't have Cliff Stag. Um, so they just haven't been to Cliffs or Great Slash.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Well, let's see Sparks try to do this skip. Gonna be interesting. Crescent Palace. I I still wonder about that fragment. Like all of chat seems to be
Yeah,
convinced that they did not buy the fragment at Sly. So I'm going to believe chat and just assume that Chris and Serp were just forgetting about it. And
so
if they are,
shout out
that's just
to
sad.
Palace, everyone's favorite lever rando location.
Oh yeah. I
2
mean,
white frags at end of Path of Pain with lever rando, my beloved.
I generally like Palace in Level Rando because you don't get to do it. That's my favorite thing about it. You
I
just
love Palace.
well,
I
you
get to save like 30 seconds over everyone.
you should
Except for
have
like,
picked Area Rando then instead of Levers SMH.
okay, but that's harder to track the differences and I don't want to have to think.
Right.
And I don't know, I think levers are neat. I've actually kind of enjoyed it. I like how it changes a few areas.
Louis going for check love again. I think both Louis and Sparks tried and failed this. Let's see if the third time's the charm.
Claw C dash, I feel like should be fine.
I feel like if you
Hop up
can't
and dash into
do
the wall, please.
the dash wings variant, I feel like this is
I
even
mean, surely
harder.
that was a knowledge issue thing rather than a like hard thing. But also, Louis is
Ooh,
just trying to walk off. Oh,
there we go.
better than me. I hate doing them, just walking off.
I find it more consistent just walking into that wall. I generally like to dash, but for only this particular skip, it's easier for me to walk. I don't know why.
I'm not gonna lie, I just do it the C dashless version even when I have C dash every time.
Well,
Unless I literally don't
oh,
have the items required.
uh,
Oh,
Serp going for the quick climb and,
yeah, that
well,
is the 106 runner in a.
climbed to heaven quite quickly, but not to the check, unfortunately.
Alright,
It's
Chris.
gonna be quite a
Clearly you
walk.
have not read my strats post.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like White Palace is done so rarely, and it's so unimportant that there's a limit to just how much you need to practice it.
I think I've been rolling insane seeds then. I reckon 40% of seeds under an Ivan. It's been pretty egregious.
Yeah, not many for a second. Just had to ban another bot.
Yeah, I just saw it pop up and then frame one ban.
Yeah,
One of us is good at doing our job, but it's not me.
yeah, that's fine. That's what I'm here for. You should see Oath. I swear to God, Oath
Oh,
sometimes bans them before I even see them. I don't know how.
damn.
I think it's better ping US
Yeah,
superiority.
yeah. Like I'm Australian, so I don't have a horse in the race at all.
Yeah, like by the time the message gets to Australia, half the chat is compromised.
Louis with CP chest through the wall with great slash.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. I mean, could also just get the check, but also, Louis, this isn't lever rando. You
Yeah,
don't
I
need a.
think we're a bit lost.
Yeah, does he just not know how to get to the chest?
Apparently.
Does he think that lever opens it?
I, I,
Yeah. Ah. Surely he's gonna realize now, right? Yeah, the levers. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're so back.
yeah, it's almost like the traps on the way to the chest are supposed to be went through. It's a crazy concept. Sparks checked
Let's
Shio and
take it.
actually remembered to mark the two Nailmaster's goal. Would love to see it.
Let's go. Shoutouts to Sparks. Is Killer Durando actually Blue's last goal? Incredible.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. I guess there's no real point in doing it right now. Maybe when
Mm,
they go back in that area for something. Like maybe when they do no
yeah,
buys, they kill Rando.
yeah.
But yeah,
Okay, we're in Dirtmouth. They realize? Okay, they're checking Divine. That's fine, but stop by Sly while you're here and show us the shop.
I mean, if they forgot there's something at Sly, they will not check Sly. If they already picked up the thing at Sly, they will not check Sly. And
Yeah.
I think a tracker log would be really helpful here, which I guess this also takes a bit of presence of mind. It's something I always
Hmm.
imitate in. When you have one thing remaining, you just open your logs and make sure you actually didn't find that thing somewhere and missed it.
Hmm. For sure.
Now, generally, this happens with random updates, like random stuff like World Sense or God Tuner. But hey, if you're paying attention to something else, you could just forget about the Dreamer or Fragment as well.
And that's another dreamer for them.
It looks like Chris chose to do Upper Palace first. With Lord Tableton, I am quite neutral to this decision. I think both are fine with Loron.
Yeah. Yeah, with lore off, it's very different, but lore on, I think it's okay, especially if you're not the most confident with Path of Pain. Like, in theory, Path of Pain might be denser, but if you're losing 30 seconds or whatever to dunking in room 1, then it starts getting slower quicker.
Oh, there was a dash up here. Okay, I like this play a lot more now. And you're looking at that NMG's shortly. I feel like we saw the Cyclone. I might be hallucinating. And Serping Grim. Oh gosh. You must
I
be
mean, you have
really
the
desperate to do this.
totem, you can just spam Shade Soul
And we're also
and then, like, scale
overcharmed.
cancel it on the totem. Yeah.
Any Shades on Enjoyers? No?
Just go on Shriek only, I guess.
Nah, got the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris is entering Path of Pain. Well, Louis going through Ludos. But wait. Green has the QG slag. Why are we here?
Yeah, on going into it on 2 health was a decision as well. Like, I'm not going in there with anything less than 5.
Yeah. But I guess with Shape or Shaman, you can just make your way through it. Like, they become a lot scarier when they're dead. But yes,
Spells aren't real. You have to dash through the loodles like God intended.
wait. We have the QG stack bench. We just went through Ludol's. Why? Or
Um,
Maybe they realized after buying, actually. I think that's more
I
likely.
imagine they must have realized after. I
I,
don't think people willingly go do Loodles.
that marmot that Louis just skipped had. That marmot had a dreamer. Serp is doing Flower Quest for Manamon while having three dreamers. Okay, we realized.
Okay, yeah.
I think we're finishing? No?
Uh,
I was
I mean,
so
we're
ready for
talking, they don't have
I thought Serp when warped to
the black
Dirtmouth.
egg shit.
I thought she was going to do the Sly and get it. Okay, I'm looking in Black Egg for the final thing you need. I would have liked to see this even earlier. I don't hate it now. City Storm Stag. That's not particularly helpful. If there's a fragment in Black Egg, if there was, it's no longer the case. That would have been so frustrating for Blue Team.
I would have rolled a perfect seed.
You know. Also, so far, Chris has been doing a great job in Path of Pain.
I was
We're
gonna
just
say, every
zooming.
time I've looked up, she's been chilling.
And I just noticed Chris has a lever counter on stream. I guess
Hmm.
that's because she did levers in her last race and never took that off.
Just a Kronk enthusiast.
Ew. Serp going for Shape of Wound and breaking the illegal
No,
flower
Chris.
there.
You shade cloak through the right one and do 4 shade souls.
No, is that a thing?
Yeah, so you do the D-Dark slightly left, so the splash hits the left one. Then you walk forward, nail, dash through, nail, fireball, 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 and it kills them both.
Ah, okay. I have to say that really sounded like a copy pasta for a second there.
Yeah, no, I'm just a nerd.
Hey, we had a copy pasta for a similar thing. I think for Seepic Darkroom, we had one with Dashclaw. I think we should make one for Jody's. It was not super fun, unfortunate. And if you're talking May, your headset is not. Yeah. Louis,
We're
the
so back.
alright.
Headset died again.
It's fine.
Look,
I'm
only
sure
2
you.
so far, I'll take it.
I'm sure you were spewing some great wisdom that we missed. It's quite a loss for our
Clearly you don't
community.
know me very well.
Yeah, at this point, Green is like dangerously close to like actually
Uh,
winning.
I was gonna say, Green's actually, with the time they've had, managed to come, like, very far back into this. Like,
So
even if they don't win, they're gonna be pretty happy with the tiebreak score they get out of this.
yeah, what do they even need at this point? They need a Tramp pass at CG2. They need one fragment, which I actually don't know where that would be.
Yeah, fragment pass.
And maybe they need a lantern. I'm not sure if any of them is comfortable with darkness.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, even then, like, if you get go mode, one of you tries it.
I guess you
Even
have
if you have to look up
Dreamgate.
a map.
Like you
Yeah,
can be
exactly.
really, really bad at it and still get it if you have Dreamgate
Yeah.
and use it
And
enough.
you can genuinely just do it one jump at a time. It does not.
Did Serp really go through here and not kill the Rando? I swear.
What are they, Duran, doing?
I just hope they're aware that they still need to do that goal and don't just try to finish without marking it.
I think what'll happen is one of them will get Void Heart. They'll be like, "Oh, my go mode. Look at the board. Oh,
That's the thing. I'm
like
not sure if you notice it, since the board is fully completed, even if Durando is only marked by Glinting.
I don't know. Even at the corner of my eye, like a full green square kind of sticks out. I think.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Surely. Hmm.
See, Overgrown Mountain. I actually am starting to think Blue might just win because they will literally full clear by the time
Mm.
anything else happens.
Yeah, they're pretty close at this point.
Are we doing Game Journal? Like the worst possible location? If we're doing Coliseum,
Probably just previewing it, right? For a
uh,
Helena Steel?
uh, well,
Is there something there I'm unaware of? Do they think a Durandu's a different enemy?
I are they making fun of us? What?
Oh, is it Greta? Grey Prince Zoe?
Oh, is that a
If there's
fragment
a
at
white frag
GPZ?
at GPZ?
I mean, no. If there was a white frag at GPZ, they would have done it by now. There is a key at GPZ of some kind.
Oh, it might be like a love key at GPZ or
No,
something then.
we have
Oh, it
Love
can't
Key.
be.
Is it
Okay, it
is it
might be a
Cyclone? Oh, I think we saw Cyclone
cyclone,
somewhere.
yeah.
I think it's Cyclone at GPZ.
Oh,
Okay, Chris, you
okay.
are no longer trolling us. I apologize. I'm actually kind of far by not picking up the bloody fragment. This is exciting. Have White Defender, Feld Champ. What else do we see on this map? Is that it? Are we at that point?
Yeah, now at 40, I wouldn't be surprised if we're at that point.
This is insane.
If it's a non-telegraphed required color, I have come up with an amazing scene.
I mean, I can tell you it's not required. Regardless of what could be there,
Actually, yeah, because it's only one item, yeah.
yeah, with our information, you can no longer hide two items behind it, no matter how much you try. It could still be Hive. I feel like you do Hive before GPZ, and I don't
Yeah.
think anyone's done Hive yet.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, you do Hive before you do color, even if it weren't behind GPZ. Like, yeah.
Yeah, if you preview it at Calo, you do it for sure.
If you preview it, you anywhere you do it. But
Yeah,
like,
if it's
yeah,
Cyclone at Calo 1, I think I'm with you. I think you just do Hive instead.
yeah, yeah, because it's like one more check for about 3 minutes less.
Yeah, Calo is very slow.
Yeah,
The,
like they
the,
have Shaman Shade Soul Eater. Oh,
Void
Void
Heart.
Heart. It's Stagnest.
I'm assuming
Oh,
Blue got that one. I would be very shocked if Serb did not get that one killing Cliffs.
and which one didn't they get? Because was it Fly?
I think
I'm starting to believe that it's Fly.
yeah, everyone in chat is yelling that it's Sly, and I think
Oh.
I'll have to believe chat.
And Louis going for the Deep Nest grubs.
Yeah, but they still need to do CG2, which I
Yeah, but
suppose
I
yeah, it's
mean,
not that bad.
it's not unreal that they do that. I mean, especially because if Sly's one and they don't know about it, it's a lot easier to hide one other white frag than two.
Yeah,
Oh god, this is rough.
you just at this point you can't help but feel for them. It is so
Yeah.
unfortunate. And it's funny because they would be like, wow, what a crazy scene, right? You fought here for like 2 hours just to finish. And in reality, it's just a fragmented slide. It could have been done by now. It's like 8 p.m. I could have been having dinner right now. SMH. Syrup did marble for sure. Like Syrup did marble and Slackness and did not to Sly. I think that's our consensus.
God, yeah,
Oh,
oh
that's just unfortunate. Oh, Lantern at nail 4. Oh, but that would have been nice for Chris before she had to do Darkness. But I'm
yeah.
guessing we're getting this for no eyes.
Oh, Dirt Mouth? That's not
It's
Dirt Mouth,
it's
I think.
no eyes for sure, right? You don't pick the Lantern for any other reason. I say as I am proven wrong.
Dirt Mouth? Okay.
I mean, Chris is
I am a
checking
believer in the. Oh wait, no, she
GPZ.
wouldn't even say
Chris is
Sly.
doing
Yeah,
just GPZ
technically,
here.
yeah. Okay, but to check NMG. Oh no, Serpa just check NMG. But then she'll be in the hut. Just have a little look,
Yeah.
please.
Hey,
uh, I empathize because this is something that, like, I don't know, I feel like most people have done, but it feels so bad.
oh yeah. Syrup with the strats for the fast Belgian kill. I was I've seen like one video once of somebody shit on the wrong way and falling off. And because of that I
Yeah,
never go for it. You nail
I
upgrade.
just run categories where we do it with flukes.
Oh yeah, I guess you won't really be able to shade so if you have flux.
Yeah,
It's
you like
kind
hard fall fluke and then dunk, and like the second his head pops out, it dies. And you're already like respawning.
oh, that works.
Yeah,
Caught the scam. But
flukes
yeah,
are great.
I guess the one positive thing here, Chris really loves GPZ. So if nothing else, she gets
Yeah.
to have fun with this boss on stream.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, okay. No,
Then
calm
we're
burn.
waiting. We're waiting for the nail art. That's fine.
All right.
Why is there on nail 0? Let's fix that.
Warmer. Just talk to him.
No. This is so funny. Nope, not here.
No,
Oh,
just
oh.
yes. Yo. Oh. Yes. 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 Yes.
Well, that will be something to
Uh,
remember.
all right. That's the Durandu on its way now. Oh, you've got to be so annoyed. Also, Green were like 5 minutes away from winning because Last Sparks is going into peak.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I think
I think the race they don't know that's on now is Last Sparks getting CG2, Louis getting, like, as soon as Durandu gets marked, if I'm one of them, I am doing 6 Devouts
I
because they have DV Stag, I think.
I don't think they're comfortable with darkness. I guess for 6 devouts it's just
I mean, there's like 4 in. No, they have Harris. There's like, okay, yeah, fair. But either way, last get Tramp Pass.
you just have to go for it. And we are getting trampas
Yeah.
here. I'm happy Blue decided to actually check. And I absolutely want them to spoiler log and tell me where the other fragment was. Yeah, can you mark the Durando for Serp? Looks like we did the goal and then we what? Okay, if anyone's wondering why that square appears black on screen right now, I wouldn't tell you. Oh, it's because May marked the wrong color. Never mind.
I did not clear it for. Oh wait, no, they're blue. Never mind. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah, we're good. We're
I'm
all
gonna
good.
call that a bingo board operator error.
If they didn't want these errors, they should just mark their own bloody balls.
So true. I've been overworked. I can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
Surf on
meanwhile,
1 health shouldn't be an issue. I think she's just forgotten to apply her nail upgrades. There
she
are
did
no
at
more
some
Dream
point.
Warriors to fight.
She
Okay.
did it in the fight, but Spark chose to do Crown before doing CG2, which might be a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Think we might still have time if the workout is immediately to CG2. If we're doing a
Yeah.
right
If he
peak
does,
as well.
yeah. I don't know. At this point, I'd be doing CG2.
Well, no, at this point
Like,
you'd be doing the vows probably. There's like no way of knowing
yeah.
that CG2
Okay,
has
yeah.
anything.
Yeah. One of us would be doing it, and then, yeah.
Let's not
Yeah.
speak about
Especially
Chris's
since Devouts
Radiance.
and Deepness Scrubs are, like, the same area. Even if you're not 100% on it, I feel like you throw one person at it when you know their go mode.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm guessing Louis is probably just looking for the Trampas. As to why we're doing Void Heart Climb, that I actually have no idea.
Yeah, when you're looking for, like, one item, I'm guessing this is an item that gates items, or just...
Yeah, but at this point, I'm wondering if you could just
What
read
can it
where
even
the
be?
Trampas was.
Yeah.
'Cause when they marked it, you would not think of Abyss. It was quite an early mark for the Trampas. Alright, so blue is done. I don't know if green wants to finish or not. I guess we can just invite people for interviews and they can finish while we're doing this.
I'll let you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats to blue team. Oh, I wonder if Surf will check Sly in future.
Hopefully.
We'll remember double check Sly.
Yeah. I wonder just how tilted they might be. Because this will absolutely affect their tiebreakers.
GG.
Hello.
GG's.
Forget to mark the goal?
I pressed kill a Durandoo like 3 or 4 times without it marking, and I'm not
Oh,
really sure
okay.
why.
We are a bit confused, but
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
All good.
Yeah, so we forgot slash Serp didn't read that there was a void heart at Sly, so we
Ooh.
were hunting for it. And I was like, it's gonna be an NMG, it's gonna be an NMG.
It had to be a long trek.
Yeah, and all the
Well.
time we were
Yeah.
confused. Why are you taking so long to kill a Rando? Did we do something wrong?
Oh no, yeah, I
I
think she
thought
just,
maybe you're
it was
missing
her
a dreamer or
last one.
something. But no, okay.
Um,
Where was
I
Trampas at, by the way? Oh, wait, Pale Lurker?
No.
Sag, okay.
Where was it?
That would have
It
been
was
my
Anything.
prediction.
CG2.
Oh
Mm.
man, I could have got
You were
that.
so close, yeah.
Come on. Okay.
And can anyone please look where the final fragment is? As we all want to know at this point.
Which fragment? We have all 3.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, but the
The cube
fourth one.
one.
4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Boss
that
Essence
white
White Defender.
defender.
Oh.
We could have done that
Yo,
too, actually.
my boy.
That's so good.
What a
Yeah.
great
Oh.
seed.
That was fun. I think actually, Serp, we were in go when you found Monomon at Flowers, so I think you could have
This is so
gotten it.
sad.
You could have done Flower, but instead I did GPC. So which one's better, really?
Yeah. Really,
Yeah.
you should have just avoided finding that dupe.
Oh yeah,
I
the
mean, you
King's Idol
avoided the
Great
void
Hopper.
part already. Oh yeah, like when you were going to check NMG and you walked past by the first time, I was going like, no, no, go back, and then you walked back in. I was like, yes. It's just one of those things where, yeah, it's a like, yeah, fair enough, we all make that mistake, but also from the like comms POV where you have like chat confirming things and you're like, please, please.
Please go back. Yeah, it wasn't even at Sly Key Surf. It was that normal Sly.
I know. I read it now.
Yeah, in her
Oh.
defense,
funny.
Sly was stacked. He had like 4 good items. I
Yeah.
can see one of them slipping through the cracks, but oh my god. He had like wings, fireball, dive, a white fragment.
Yes, I was stacked.
Yeah.
Also had Dash Master and Strength. So
Wait,
Mm.
Dashmaster?
yes, but I
You
did
Yeah,
had
you
it?
buy it
just didn't
because
get
without
it.
4.
Oh my! I usually always equip it. How did I miss that? Wow.
I
It
didn't
was
buy it.
arm, so it was or 3 notches. It was a little expensive. How was the early game? I feel like I was very much running out of things to do.
I was
Uh,
betting on Basin Simple Claw.
Ugh, that would have been good.
yes, so
I think I did Basin.
if you think your early game was bad, Chris, you might want to know
Yeah.
that you are a good 30-40 minutes ahead of Claw.
Yeah.
Like, Spark
Mm.
was in hell, like actual hell.
Oh no. Yeah, that sucks.
You actually got lucky that Serp got Bretta bench and then didn't do the shop key and didn't get baited by dive and other stuff. As you did the
Mm.
Elder Who very early.
Yeah, because I
welcome.
think at one point Serp was like, do I do Elder Who? And I was like, no, we don't have Dream Nail yet. This is so annoying. And then, yeah.
I guess one question to the runners that came up in early game: do you just hate Green Pot, or what was the deal there? Because we've seen a lot of stuff
Yes.
before Green Pot.
I mean, it's just a lot of stuff everywhere, kinda. So it's like, and we had to get there somehow. And then it's like, I don't know.
You just choose, I guess.
You just choose and then you choose wrong, and it's very funny.
Actually, there was nothing in Green Pot, I think. Or no, there was the Dream Nail that locked the claw. Never mind me.
No, that counts as nothing, really.
Yeah, but that was fun. I'm excited to watch it back and just hear comms being like, go back to Sly, go back to Sly, go back to Sly.
Yeah, sorry in advance.
To be fair, you gave us what? Soul Tyrant, Lost Skin, Hornet 2, GPZ. I think there was something else horrible. Like, Chris was just a content machine the whole run.
I did full clear White Palace Bath of Pain too.
Yeah,
I died to
Chris was
watch
just a
Nick. That was
content
fun.
machine.
Oh,
That was
I did tell
awesome.
Serp to do unskip. That's true. Serp did un. Wow, getting out of Ismas is kind of hard.
Yeah, oh, you neutral jump.
Oh, you neutral jump on that ledge too. That makes sense. That
Wait.
does make sense.
Do you?
It's like in the room before the room that you neutral jump on the way to pick up Ismas, you have to do it. That makes sense. Like the egg, under the egg.
The Wurmp one, yeah.
I think I just
can-
trans dashed that one. Huh.
I think
Yeah,
that's what
but
I
you
doing.
dash if you do it as a neutral jump. Yeah, you
Mm,
end up doing a trans dash, but a neutral jump there works just fine.
okay.
Anyway, yeah, good rando. And yeah, the not checking Sly ended up being really good for Louis and Last Sparks as well. You guys caught
Yeah.
right up. Because of where the tram pass was, you were like probably within 5-8 minutes of finishing. And I think he got about 10 tiebreaker points just off of
Yeah.
the delayed Void Heart. So no, he's did well. Kind of
Yeah.
you were inherently disadvantaged by the late claw or
Mm.
the not early claw. But after that, like his did bounce
It's
back
better
well.
than last game because like last game we just didn't find the wings the whole game.
This
Mm.
So
time.
not at
Mm.
all, and this time we missed claw for a long time.
Yeah, and it's rough because like the Mountain Start player had so much to do. So like, yeah, you could
Mm.
have gone everywhere before doing Elder Who. So
Yeah.
I am
Elder
curious
Who
though
is
on
already like a
this.
bad check.
yes,
Did either of the teams ever like consider the 27 grab claw? 'Cause I feel like after the dive that was
Yeah,
completely
we
doable.
yeah.
were
Once we
very
got
close.
wings and
Yeah.
dive. But did we get
I
dive
got
after
sad when we got early
claw?
claw.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I think we got wings, and I was like, oh, maybe this could be our first claw, and then we got claw.
Yeah. Really disappointing.
I like was considering doing early correct collector as well if like I only had grave or whatever. I was like, maybe I'll do collector, but then we got claw.
We were robbed.
Oh wait, can you get to collector without claw actually?
You can.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
bit annoying with nail upgrades. I think you need 2 pogos on bench flies, but you
Oh
can
yeah,
get
because you can yeah.
you can
Even
get 2
with early
different bench
anyway.
flies and it works anyway. Yeah.
But yay.
Cool.
GG.
Yeah.
EPC.
Yep.
GPZ. GGPZ.
So our next match in 8 hours, it's AP and Blossom on one side versus Falcon and Snowy on the other side. That's going to be a really
Ooh.
exciting one. So hopefully you will tune in for that one, and well, hopefully somebody picks up the restream. If you're reading this, please, the world needs you.
If I'm home at that time, I will restream, but I don't know if I'm gonna be home.
Yeah, with that out of the way, thank you, May, for coming with me. Thanks for the runners for a very exciting
Thank you
match.
for carrying me.
A bit more exciting than it should have been, but hey, we love the content.
Yeah. Thank you, chat, for telling me when I haven't marked goals that they haven't marked.
Yeah. Sorry.
The board isn't
I was
real.
so bad at my job.
Extra soul vessel is the hardest goal to keep track of, I swear.
Oh, so light seed when I went to
Yeah.
I was so focused on getting it
Jason single
via
claw.
crossroads, and I went to basin, so I completely forgot that I just killed one there. Wait, yeah, wait, one last question. Was your first item also the dupe dreamer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because my friend was screaming at me, dude, why? Just why?
Yeah, poor infected
Aw.
crossroads.
Yeah, but GG's.
Also, Chris, you guys got the dash at Zelda first, and then Last Sparks, I think it was, or Louis, whichever one of you was the Crossroads player. You were like
Louis.
avoiding Dirtmouth so much, but
Mm.
then you got the other dash at Crossroads dash anyway, so it didn't matter.
That's nice.
Yeah, no, it actually pretty nicely. But alright, that's all the yapping from me. Thank you, Val, for carrying me.
Thank you,
Thanks,
yappers.
everyone. GG Rando.
GG.